The cost of putting a loved one to rest may get pricier. Tariffs on imported steel and aluminum are making things more expensive, including dying.
WESH 2's Paula Tristan-Arruda is joining us in studio. And Paula, we're talking about all the materials that are used in funerals.
Yeah, Sonica, imported steel and aluminum are used to make caskets and urns, so we could see those prices increase. I spoke to a funeral home director who says it's not a matter of if things will get more expensive, it's when.
So this casket here is a 18 gauge.
Terrence Stafford is a funeral director and one of the owners of Stafford and Simon Family Funeral Home. He says he always tries to educate his community about putting a loved one to rest. Right now, he's bracing for what could change.
Many of the products, merchandise that we sell are made with steel and aluminum. So therefore, what's going to end up happening is that we're going to experience a drastic increase.
He says his suppliers are already seeing a 70% increase in those items. Back in March, President Trump imposed a 25% tariff on steel and aluminum with a goal of boosting U.S. production. Those are materials used to make caskets.
Our distributors are really working as hard as they can not to increase. However, the reality is that they're not left with many options. So now we have the same merchandise, but it's going to be twice as much in order to get that. That cost is going to be astronomical. And that is something that distributors cannot afford, or else they're going to go out of business.
He says ultimately that cost will fall in the hands of families planning funerals.
Think about a 20 gauge minimum metal casket. That is what we consider to be a lower end metal casket. Essentially, that can range anywhere from $1,000 and up, just depending on whatever establishment you go to. Potentially, that could be double.
Stafford says as of now, they haven't had to increase prices, but when it happens, they may also see less inventory. To offset the new costs, they will have to get creative to give families more for the funeral services they offer. His message to families?
I would tell them to go check your life insurance. Make sure it is in full effect. Make sure it is active. Secondly, if you're able to increase your policy, I would definitely recommend. It is worrisome because the funeral service is a means to help them get closure. Now with the added burden of a financial expense, it will prohibit or it will also halt and slow down the process of grieving.
Stafford also recommends sitting down with the funeral home and looking at options to make sure all the expenses are taken care of. Back to you.